I'm Emily Meadows. I'm 27 years old and born and raised here on Treaty 1 territory, also known as Winnipeg. Really proud and lucky to be a part of the Red River Métis. Growing up, unfortunately, it was almost like a family secret, and so it wasn't something I grew up knowing about myself. I've just tried to allow that to keep me curious and learning as much about my Métis culture as possible. I loved being a big sister and making plays and starring in them, directing them, and letting my siblings be supporting roles. At a very young age, it was something that I was just drawn towards and really excited by. And I remember going to see a production of The Sound of Music. I just thought, oh, how did those people get so lucky that they get to be on stage doing that? And when I was in, I think, grade 10, my dream came true. I got to be in a St. Mary's Academy musical. I was in Little Shop of Horrors. And I'd been involved with the human rights team very early on at my school. And then when I was in grade 12, I ran for head girl, which is like school president, and I won. I got to do lots of public speaking, which I love. And Sheridan, I think I'd heard about it in early high school and knew that was the place to go for musical theater. To get in, you had to go there and audition. Looking back, when I'm like, wow, I went to and I graduated from my dream school. In 2017, I was in a production called The Dream Catchers, sort of our problematic history becoming a country, and I got to talk about my Métis heritage a bit too in the show. I was cast in Miss Bennet Christmas at Pemberley at the Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre that was in 2019. The rest of the cast had all, some of them had been working quite steadily for 5, 10, 15 years. Theatre legends of Canada, and getting to be a part of that and just sort of try and learn as much as I could from them, and also just being considered one of their peers because I was in the cast with them too. That was really, really special. Colin Mockery was doing a show that he'd been touring across Canada and just asked for, volunteers, scene partners, and I was one of the very lucky people who got to do that. And someone who's so well known across Canada, just in general, but also so well known for his comedic chops and his improv. It was a huge learning experience for me, but it was also just an exciting experience and exciting, performance opportunity. Manitoba Theatre Centre, they've started this sort of Indigenous playwriting creator circle. Getting to be a part of that, we get to write and sort of explore our ideas. I'll be very exhausted after I do respite work, but, finding different ways to make music work for someone who maybe doesn't read music or can't see, or trying to add some sort of fun dance movement to someone whose, physical abilities are more limited than mine. I think that's why I really like the work and why I keep doing it. When I step on stage, the performance that I'm giving at that moment in time is never going to happen again, which is very special and very cool. Enjoying that, enjoying the story that I'm getting to tell, just sort of the special magic of the uniqueness of that moment, feeling that back and forth is really special.